Alright, in this video, yeah, sorry, that's the door still opening. In this video, a quick overview of how I care, or dare I say, not care, about the state of charge of my batteries for my electric vehicle. So I have the Energica, which I use almost daily, over there. And I also have the Zero, which I use a lot less. Well, almost no longer use. That's really for for joyriding. And I'm not sure yet what I will do with it. It is kind of for sale, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of interest for it apparently, or I'm asking too much. Not sure what the problem is with it, but it's been for sale for 2 months already, and I've literally had 2 honestly interested people come and watch and see. And then the thing is, Zero what they do is they really push to get their bikes out a lot. So you get a lot of sales when you want to buy a new one, a lot of discounts. So it's hard to sell them secondhand. That's the issue with. I'll make a separate video about that whole story, but just be aware. I had a GS before and another BMW before that. I also had a Triumph. Those have quite good resale values, but and most premium brands do have good resale values, but I cannot say the same for Zeros. I don't know yet what the Energica will sell for or could sell for, but this video is about the battery. So I have a charger up there in my garage, that black box over there, and normally it's hooked up. And we have the EQV, the Mercedes family van electric here, and that one my wife manages that one, and honestly I don't think she cares a lot. So most of the time what she does is she gets home, she drives in, plugs it in over there. It has a connection up front in the bumper, so that's a very easy way. She just literally drives in, plugs it in, goes inside, and then the next day when she needs it again, she only puts it in the evening, so she doesn't ride in the garage if she needs it more that day, but she just plugs it in. So overnight, I think as long as she didn't go below 20%, and we don't run any dishwashers or anything overnight, it can load up overnight in 6 hours or charge up again in 6 hours, because that's only 7 kilowatts. So that's quite a slow charger. The Energica, that is something I manage. And what I used to do is like literally have it on 80% unless I am going to use it. Then I would plug it in the evening, same like the car, and then it would go to 100% ready for use the next day. And otherwise always around 78%. But I changed that recently. I'm now, since I figured out that in fact 100%, well, that's hard to see, but it's at 100%, and honestly that's still only 10 kilowatt hours charged. So as long as you don't keep it like that for months, I think that should be fine. So I stopped caring about it, and I just plug it in, let it charge to 100%. The only reason I would not charge it up again when I get home, I think it's more important to not leave it in a low state of charge. So the only reason not to charge it for me is when I know when I'm going on vacation, for instance, but otherwise I'm using this bike every other day, so there's no reason to keep it. Plus it's nice to have it balanced, and that you can only achieve by going to 100%. I don't have those. I've seen some weird issues from Energica owners with messages that it needs to be balanced, and then strange SOC values and so on. Because it's not balanced, I never get it. I do a lot of DC charging when I'm on the road, which is like 2 times a week I DC charge it. But other times to 80%, but other times it's always at home, the AC charging 3 kilowatts up to 100%. Most of the time overnight. The Zero, that's another story, because that one is in storage mode. Well, It's not literally, they do have a storage mode, but it's not in storage mode because my storage mode is not working, honestly. The app, for some reason, I once went into storage mode and then the app would refuse to work until the bike got a new update, and at that point the app worked again, so I just stay out of storage mode. Plus, anyway, if you have it not in storage mode and you don't use it for a month, it should go automatically in storage mode. Plus, the thing is, if you have it in storage mode and you use it, like, which I do, like, I still use it. I try to use it once a week, and if I do so, it would go out of storage mode anyway every time I use it. But what I do is I just keep the SOC manually at something between 60 and 70. The storage mode would keep it at 60%, I believe, and I just try to keep it between 60 and 70, and then, like you see, it drops by itself. Like I think I left it at 68 and now it's already at 66, so that's just by sitting that it drops a bit. Yeah, I don't mind the range and so on, because I think last time I used it, I was really using it on the highway going fast, so don't mind the range. That's not the optimal range number. They did fix the app, by the way. You can again manage the ride modes. They also introduced two-factor authentication for by email for the remote services, so I suspect the remote services soon to be disabled on my own apps because of that two-factor authentication. I can update my apps to align with that two-factor authentication, but I might not do it and just go for the OBD2 stuff, because honestly there's no point in using their services if their services keep getting updated and blocked for other users and so on. But yeah, for now it should still work. Yeah, and I have this over it, but that's mostly for dust, because I'm working here as well to keep dust out of, and I have the Nyepper also covered most of the time when I'm working here. But yeah, that's what I do for my batteries. Honestly, I think as long as you don't store it or not use it like for months, keeping it at 100 should be fine. And probably keeping it below 30. Zero themselves say that you should never keep it for longer periods below 30%. I bet that's worse than keeping it at 100. For that one, so that one is, well, it's listed at, the sticker on the battery says 21 there, but it's really more like 18 something, so 18.9 or so, the nominal. But the kilowatt hour that go into it, if you measure it or look at the right place, is only what was it again, 16 kilowatt hours goes into it. And I think I said 10 kilowatt hours, but that's for the old battery. The new batteries do 16 kilowatt hours. And that one is 14 kilowatt hours on the sticker, but nominal is more like 12 something, and I believe this one you can put 10 kilowatt hours in. So even that has quite a safety margin. The car has 90 kilowatt hours usable, but I haven't, and I probably around 100 kilowatt hours actual size, but I haven't checked yet how much goes into it, because we never depleted those. I can deplete those things and then just push them home or find a quick solution nearby, but depleting the car is a bit more drastic. I might do that. Should I deplete? Yeah. Should I try and run out of electricity with the car? Would that make a nice video? And then I need to find, well, I need to be towed then. Well, that's just insecure, no? If I find a way to charge it up, like with a generator or so, if I find the way to charge it up with a generator, I might do it. Just to have a feeling of how it... No, let's not do it. No. I'll take that. If I get 100 likes on this video, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I won't even bother. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.